Let me talk about this Duke versus LSU rematch, Sweet 16 game. They met earlier this year. Uh, Duke feel like they're a better team, but let me talk about that game a little bit. What I remember from that game, like what I saw in that game was Kate was really aggressive in that game. Kate Koval, she made her presence felt. She was turning on the right shoulder, finishing left shoulder. With the left hand finishing. She played big in this game. Kate Koval played real big in this game, and I felt like the game was real choppy. Like the first the first quarter, we was turning the ball over left and right. We even got down 17-3. We was able to fight back, but also I can say Duke got some great looks. I thought they pushed the pace against us a little bit and got some transition buckets. We gotta just stop the ball. When a team inbound the ball, it needs to be stopped right there. It needs to be stopped and make them dribble up the court like you saw Texas do to Raven in the SEC championship game. Where they made sure the ball was stopped immediately. First of all, it was a tough time for them to inbound the ball to Raven. You know what I'm saying? To where she couldn't push the ball up the floor. And made them operate out the half court. And like I said, going back into that game against Duke, I thought they got transition buckets against us because we didn't stop the ball. I don't know why we just turn and just all run back down court without seeing where the ball is and stopping the ball. But anyway, back to the game. Like I said, I thought it was a real choppy game. I thought Duke had some great looks. I thought they was getting a lot of paint points early. Flaw and MK wasn't going early, but as you've seen in this tournament, they on a mission. So I expect them to continue their aggressiveness that they had in the previous two games. But yeah, and I thought Duke did a good job early in rebounding as well. And then I thought we kind of took over from there, like Grace Knox, Koval, Joyner did a good job. And then in the third quarter, you saw MK, make some tough shots. I thought we had some bad shot selection in the game at times, but for this game coming up, we gonna need to definitely hit the boards like we did. I still don't think they have anybody that can. What will still remain true is they still don't have anybody big enough for Kate Koval. Kate was really going to work in that game. Hopefully she can do this